Good afternoon. Today on Cooking with Dean, I want to show you something new. See, I'd asked for something really cool for Christmas, and my son came through this time and bought me something that I never thought I would own, and that is a Dutch oven. What in the world is a cast iron Dutch oven good for? Well, it's good for a multitude of things, okay? And of course, my father-in-law got me this handy little handle catcher. If you don't have that, I saw a redneck use a claw hammer. That worked pretty cool too. So anyway, this gadget here is really cool because you can cook anything in it. You can bake in it, you can cook meat in it, you can make chili and soup and you name it. You just need fire underneath and hot coals on top. So fire or coals underneath, you see the pegs on that, and then the tray has a nice lip around it. You'll see a few more minutes of that when we get to video while I'm cooking. Before we do all that, let's get into the fire. So I've made a nice fire in about the center of my fire pit, which is 4 feet wide, and I got it going and pushed it all to the left to stay lit with a big old giant, if you will, inhibitor. That's that big old piece of log. Once that's caught on fire, it's going to stay real solid and bring heat up through the smaller pieces. I'll just keep putting that on top. But you got to get yourself a bunch of small branches that you can get to where they're like that, smoldering. If I take them out, they're going to smolder like this little piece over here. Okay? All these smoldering pieces of timber are going to be perfect to lay on a base. And right here I've got a flat section on my hot pit. I'm going to take all the hot cinders and lay them there and put the kettle on top. That's going to give me a nice, warm, consistent base for the Dutch oven. I saw this live on a trip with Janet. I think we were in DC and we saw something really cool. Anyway, they were cooking in colonial times on the open fire with a Dutch oven, and it intrigued me. Told the kids, and of course Kevin came through this time around. They love to buy me stuff to cook with, and I'd love to have it. So I'm going to sweep all this stuff into about this area, put the kettle down, and then I'm going to take hot timbers and put them on top. And this is not even going to be charcoal. You can do it with charcoal and wood, or you can do it with a mixture. I'm going to have enough wood to make a perfect fire. You'll see this as we go along. All right, folks, it's time to get some fun stuff going on. Follow me outside. This is the Dutch oven, and what I've got are 3 whole chicken breasts. These are bone-in breasts with the bone down against the heat. I've also got about 2.5 pounds of potatoes, cleaned and ready to rock and roll. The base has got olive oil, and I poured it in, laying it on the sides so it would coat the side of the pan. I've got some butter and onion. Now, I do not like onion, but I love onion flavor. So I'm going to lay this onion in by itself. You all would probably get more excited if you saw that onion chopped up in pieces, and that's fine. You do that how you like. I'm going to put some butter in here and garlic. So I took 2 little clove sides of a garlic and put them in there. It doesn't take a lot to make garlic do what it does, but it's magical. So we're going to put that in there. All right.
Is that garlic an essential product, Dean?
Everything's essential. It's an essential oil, the olive oil. Essential oils, get it? And now we're going to take these potatoes and lay them right in. And folks, that plus some seasoned salt. Okay? And we're just going to coat this a lot with seasoned salt. It's going to cook in. And man, we are going to have us one heck of a meal in about 2 hours. Janet, you've got your flip-flops on. Mm-hmm. Follow me. All right, we're at the fire now. And I just put a couple of thin logs together and got them going really good, as you can see, because I want to have those as embers. But down here I've got some hot charcoal. So let's take this hot coals. Let's move our fire to this side of the pit. Okay. Because down underneath this, we got all kinds of good stuff where I'm going to lay that pot. So just for fun, this is my first go at this, but I've been watching a whole lot of cool guys on YouTube and a few rednecks, and they are so much fun to watch. Anyway, that is a bunch of hot coals that have been sitting there from a fire that started a couple hours ago, honestly. So you can't imagine how warm that space is. And there is where we're going to set our pot. Whoo-wee. And you can already see how much heat is being generated. That little flame coming around that's awesome. Now to make it one step better, you got to put some coals on top. So I've got to make a little space for that, because the Dutch oven, one of the factors is to cook from up top as well. So I'm going to grab my shovel and I'm going to grab a little bit of this here and set it on top of the pan to get the top to heat as well. Full disclosure, I did tell you guys this is my first time at this, right? So I went and got me something smart. A little garden shovel. Nice metal one. Keeps my hands away from the heat. And I can lay these hot coals up there just as nice as can be without burning myself to pieces. I'm going to tell you, it is hot around there. Hot around this pot. But this is really cool. You just lay that on there and you spread it a little around like that. Here's a nice little big old piece. Oh my goodness, the smoke is overcoming me. Anyway, so now we're going to have some heat from top and bottom. And as we get more coals that are being manufactured over here on the right, we'll take that and put it up there as well. But I'm going to generate some nice heat from the top down. This should be pretty darn cool. Well, it'll be smoking hot actually. But about 2 hours from now, I should have a pot full of completely done bone-in chicken and sausage. And the cool part is you just take a little peek right here with this gadget, lift up the top, and you can take a look inside without burning yourself. There you go, folks. Dutch oven cooking started. Right now the time is probably about 3:30 or 3:15, and I'm thinking even by 5 o'clock we'll have something based on the heat that's underneath that kettle. We'll keep you posted. Okay, folks, we are cooking with Dean, and we're back at it. So we've got the lid off. We've got lots of nice hot coals to be able to shove back under here, but we've got a lot of heat. You can see, oh, maybe you can't see it or hear it. We're bubbling, and we're cooking real nice. I brought a knife along and I want to take a look at this and see if we've got, potatoes are always a great indicator. And the knife slides right in. Slides in real easy. Those potatoes are ready to go. Sweet Italian sausage. Let's take a look inside that. That's looking pretty good too. The chicken. Ah, wow. It is beautiful. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh my gosh. I am thinking about 30 more minutes and those sausages are going to look perfect. 30 more minutes and everything is just going to be amazing. The onion cutting right through. Okay, if you like nice, sweet, fresh onion, that's going to be good for you. I'm not an onion fan, but boy, the flavor is going to be there. So there we go. I can't wait to put this on a plate and take a picture of it for y'all. It is going to be sweet, and I did say y'all. I've been in Tennessee 12 years now. They say that sort of thing here. So anyway, this is my first shot at Dutch oven cooking, and I'm pretty excited about it. Can't wait to taste it.